What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on breaking news, hot takes, and everything that's happening in the NFL world. Now, let's get right into it because today, we've got some shocking news that will send waves across the NFL community. Guys, this is absolutely mind-blowing. Brandin Cooks has made an unexpected and jaw-dropping return to the New Orleans Saints in 2025. Yes, you heard that right, Cooks is back. And trust me, you won't believe how this all went down. We're talking about a move that not only has fans stunned but has Cowboys fans absolutely reeling. Now, before we dive into this jaw-dropping return, let's take a step back and remember how we got here in the first place. Brandin Cooks was drafted by the New Orleans Saints in the first round of the 2014 NFL Draft. He quickly became a fan favorite and an integral part of the Saints' offense, putting up some truly remarkable numbers. But as we know, the NFL is a business, and things don't always stay the same. Fast forward to 2017, and Cooks was traded away to the New England Patriots in what was a surprising, yet necessary, move for the Saints. There were a lot of mixed emotions around the trade at the time. Fans were upset to see Cooks go, but the front office felt it was the best decision. For Cooks, the Patriots offered a chance to compete for championships, and he certainly made an impact there. After his brief stint in New England, Brandin Cooks continued his journey across the league, with stints in the Los Angeles Rams and then the Houston Texans, and finally, most recently, the Dallas Cowboys. Fast forward to 2025. Cooks has been with the Cowboys for a couple of seasons now, and while he's had some bright moments in Dallas, the question on everyone's mind was, does Cooks truly fit into the Cowboys' grand scheme? Dallas has a ton of offensive weapons. With Dak Prescott under center, CeeDee Lamb on the rise, and the running back duo of Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott, at the time, there seemed to be more questions than answers when it came to Cook's role. Though he had some good performances, including a solid year with the Cowboys in 2024, there was something missing in the relationship. Cooks was never truly the guy in Dallas. Fans were expecting a big splash from him, but he often found himself being overshadowed by Lamb and others. This left fans wondering, could he be a better fit somewhere else? And then out of nowhere came the news that has stunned the football world. On a random Tuesday morning in March 2025, the announcement dropped like a bombshell. Brandin Cooks is traded to the New Orleans Saints for a 2025 third-round pick and a conditional 2026 fifth-round pick. Cue the chaos! Saints fans lost their minds. Cowboys fans were shook, and analysts couldn't believe their eyes. The timing of the move left everyone asking the same question, why now? Why bring Cooks back to the Saints after all these years? What does this mean for both the Saints and the Cowboys moving forward? Well, let's break it down. The Saints have been making moves this offseason to solidify their future. With a high-powered offense under head coach Dennis Allen and quarterback Derek Carr, the Saints are looking to make another deep playoff run. And while they've made some decent moves in free agency, the wide receiver position was still a question mark. Michael Thomas, once one of the best receivers in the NFL, has been battling injuries for the past few seasons, and his future in New Orleans is uncertain. Chris Olave is a bright young star, but the Saints needed that veteran presence. Enter Brandin Cooks. He brings an immediate level of experience, speed, and most importantly, chemistry with Derek Carr, who Cooks had a solid rapport with when they were teammates in the past. How will Cooks fit into the Saints' offense? 5-0. Cooks' reunion with the Saints immediately changes the dynamic of their offense. Think about it, you've got Cooks, a proven deep threat, on one side, and Olave, an emerging star, on the other. The potential here is massive. With a healthy Michael Thomas, fingers crossed, you've got one of the most formidable receiving corps in the league. But what exactly does Cooks bring to the table? First of all, his speed. Cooks is known for his ability to stretch the field and make big plays. Pair that with Olave's route-running ability and Thomas's physicality, and the Saints' offense becomes much more balanced. Derek Carr will have multiple weapons to work with, and his ability to push the ball downfield just got a whole lot easier. Now, let's talk about how Saints fans are reacting to this. After years of uncertainty with their receiving core, they are absolutely thrilled to have Cooks back. Remember, Cooks was drafted by the Saints and was a key part of the team for his first few seasons in the league. New Orleans has always had a strong connection to Cooks, and his return feels like a redemption story. Fans are not just excited about what Cooks brings on the field, but also the leadership and presence he can bring to the locker room. He's been through the highs and lows of the NFL, and his experience will be invaluable to a team with championship aspirations. Now, let's shift gears and talk about what this trade means for the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys fans are in disbelief right now. Cooks was supposed to be one of the key pieces to their offense, but now he's gone. How will Dallas recover from this? Well, first off, Cooks wasn't a central piece to the Cowboys' offense. While he was certainly a solid contributor, he was never the focal point. With CeeDee Lamb emerging as one of the best wideouts in the league, Cooks was more of a complementary piece. However, his departure now leaves a noticeable gap in that receiving core. Will the Cowboys be able to replace him? Will they turn to free agency, or perhaps the draft, to fill that void? There's also the issue of the Cowboys' offense as a whole. Dak Prescott has faced criticism over the years for his inconsistency, and the loss of Cooks raises even more questions about how the offense will look moving forward. Will this change the Cowboys' approach to the 2025 season? Will they make a big trade or a splash signing to replace Cooks? Only time will tell. As we reflect on Brandin Cooks' career, we can't ignore the fact that he's been one of the most underrated wide receivers in recent history. He's played for multiple teams, and at each stop, he's had success. Whether it was in New Orleans, New England, Los Angeles, Houston, or Dallas, Cooks has consistently put up solid numbers. He's had multiple 1,000-yard seasons and is known for being one of the best deep threats in the game. But what makes Cooks special is his ability to do it all. He's not just a one-trick pony. Sure, he can burn defenses deep, but he's also a smart route runner and a dependable target across the middle. His return to the Saints represents more than just another move in the NFL, it's a full-circle moment in his career. The NFL is a league where teams are constantly evolving, and this trade between the Saints and Cowboys is a perfect example of that. Teams are always looking to improve, and New Orleans has definitely done that by bringing back a familiar face in Cooks. This move shows that the Saints are serious about competing for a Super Bowl in the coming years. They've made it clear they're all in for 2025. Meanwhile, the Cowboys are left trying to pick up the pieces. They still have a talented roster, but the loss of Cooks adds a new layer of uncertainty to their future. So, there you have it, folks. Brandin Cooks is back with the New Orleans Saints, and it's a move that has shocked everyone. Cowboys fans are still processing this, but it could be just the thing the Saints need to take their offense to the next level. What do you think about this trade? Are the Saints now a true Super Bowl contender with Cooks in the fold? And how do you feel about the Cowboys' chances moving forward without him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the breakdown, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more NFL content like this. Until next time, take care and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.